with lifewithkristen.com. In today's video, we're going to discuss how to make those awesome and eye-catching thumbnails for not only your YouTube videos, but also for your Outschool class listing designs. So, if you are not a Canva user, you can sign up for a free trial, or you can sign up for their annual subscription or monthly subscription, however you choose to do it, and I will tag that information below in my description box. Let's jump on over to my computer and I'll show you a few things about how to go about creating a YouTube thumbnail and a thumbnail for your Outschool classes. Let's go.
Okay, so here we are. I am actually logged in to my account. You can see the K here in the top. But if you just go to www.canva.com, it will come to this page. Now, you can see here that I've already got several designs, and they range from anything from recipe cards to YouTube video thumbnails to freebies that I give out to my referrals and or other parents, and just miscellaneous items. So let's talk first about how to create a design. You need to figure out what kind of design you want to create. For the purpose of this video, we will go to here. This search box will allow you to search by whatever it is that you're wanting to make, whether that be a recipe card, a worksheet, a business card, or a YouTube thumbnail. So let's look at the YouTube thumbnail. You can do channel art, so when you're making your banner for your YouTube channel, you can do that, or you can make an ad. But we're going to come down here to where it says YouTube thumbnail, and we're going to click enter. Now here are all sorts of different templates to look through for ideas. Let's just simply pick an easy one, and we will edit it to fit our needs. So this looks like a great one to start with. Now, you may not necessarily be doing a exercise routine, so let's change this. So you'll double click inside this text box, and you can left click on your mouse, hold down and highlight that area to remove it, and simply remove it by hitting delete. Again, double click in the text box, you can double click and highlight it and click delete. It's whatever fits you. So I do want to give my thumbnail a name or a title. So let's say we can title this my first, gotta click in the text box, my first 90-day earnings with VIPKid. That looks good. So now we'll hit enter, or just click outside the box and that'll be fine. So here is that. Now, if you don't like the colors on the background, you think that they're too light or too dark or too bright, simply click outside of any of these. See where this has a square around it? That's for an added image or design. So if you click outside of that box, so here I'm in the text box, I'm going to click outside of it, and up here in the left corner are two color blocks. You can change the colors by clicking on whichever color you would like for it to be. Now, the other parts are still blue and green because I need to change them. So I will click on that box and change it as well. Now I am changing these to my brand colors, but you can change them to whatever colors you like. So here we go. Awesome. Alright, and then these I'm going to change the blue to my brand color of green. Oops. Green. Green. Green and green. And that is done. So there we go. That is how, and very quickly, you can make a easy thumbnail. Now, if you would like to add a picture, you can click on this upload button, and this is where I have all of my images that I have personally uploaded from my computer to have in here so that I can drag and drop them and use them in my thumbnails. So I'm going to use my signature apple because that is my brand logo, and I'm going to decrease the size by clicking on this white circle, and you can make it bigger or smaller, however you want to do it. Now, you may not want it here, so we will click on it and then drag and drop over to this corner. Now, I like the way that looks. Maybe I'll move it over just a hair more. And I don't really want these boxes here, so I'm going to delete that. Good. Now, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to add my brand name onto the apple. So to do that, I'm going to add some text. And I'm going to click this text box right here. And we're going to move it. And I'm going to find the center of my apple. There, you see that pink line? The dotted pink line? That is the center of that apple. So I'm going to write in there, Life with Kristen. That is my company name. So it's awfully small and we can't read it, so I'm going to go up here to where you see the number and the drop down box, and I'm going to pick a size that I think will be best fit for it. So let's try 48. Okay, 48 is going to be too big. I don't like the way that that looks, so we'll shrink it down to 32. Maybe even make the text box a little bit wider, and then we will move it. There, it's centered, but it's kind of going off the edge of the apple a little bit, so we're going to scale it down. Now I'm just making some minor adjustments because I don't really want it hanging off of the apple. So I probably need to make that text a little bit smaller. That's a little better. Let's see what it looks like at 40. Now if you want to make a custom number that is not in the drop down menu, simply highlight the number inside the drop menu box as you see where it says 42 and type in the custom size that you want and then hit enter. So there is 40. Okay, I like the way that that looks. Once you like the way it looks, you want to come up here to this little icon that looks like a box or a lock. When you hover over it, it says lock. So click that and that will lock your thumbnail into place, which means if you try to make any corrections to it, it's not going to allow that. Now, that's locked on my background. If I want to lock each individual item on my screen, I just simply click each one, click the lock icon, and it will fully lock everything on this thumbnail so that nothing can be moved or changed unless I click on that specific item. So that is how you create a thumbnail for your YouTube videos. I use the same template, the YouTube thumbnail template, to create all of my Outschool class covers or listings, and I'll show you what those look like. So we're going to go home and we're going to scroll down here. So here are a bunch of my thumbnails for my Disney classes that I teach on Outschool. So we can just look through those briefly, and I created all of these from scratch. The images I downloaded from Google, and yes, I know a lot of you are worried about the copyright issue, but I've not had any issues as of to date, and I am in the works of contacting somebody at Disney just to ensure that I have their approval and permission to use these images on my Outschool class listings. So that is how you do a thumbnail for either YouTube or your Outschool classes.
Okay, everyone, I hope that that was a well thought and talked out tutorial, I guess, for Canva. I am a big fan of Canva. I use it almost daily in creating lots and lots of different things for my personal online teaching business. Like I said, my YouTube channel, and also videos, and then my Outschool class listings. So if you have any questions or are confused about any part of how to use Canva, or you have specific questions about Canva, please feel free to drop those below in the comments section, and subscribe and look for some other videos on my not Outschool channel, my YouTube channel. Again, my name is Teacher Kristen with lifewithkristen.com, and I look forward to seeing all of you again very soon. Bye-bye.